Well, hello. Oops, it's not exposing too much there. So, my grotty overalls. So what's happened is that it has been a dreadful week, really. Don't know whether I made bad decisions, probably. Maybe it was the heat. Maybe I was tired because the week before, or 2 weeks before, I did two very, very big Marrakesh paintings that were really stunning. Well, that took my energy. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's always disappointing when you have bad weeks. So I've come back to this one, which I kind of like to finish. I saw it there, half finished, half gone over, and thought, I would like to get this one out of the way. And see, I've gone back into the darks again. You're looking in the mirror, which is how I work. I paint here and then look in the mirror to cross-check, and when I'm cross-checking I can, what I remember to do is I'll start in the corner, work my way down. So there's some bits up here that are looking good. This just up here, that's looking kind of quite interesting. It's a rescue attempt, really. Time is slipping by. I was hoping to get work done for the sales. But I'm not sure. Well, I've got one. I can put Marrakesh painting in. A smaller one. So the deadline for that is next week. And then you've got to think about framing. I've got a feeling that my frame, I might be going on holiday. That's always going to be a problem when that happens. Oh God, just spilled paint all over the place. And also my studio's looking really messy. And I'm thinking, well, it's got to be cleaned up, so over the weekend I'm going to clean it up in here and try and get some order in the studio. At least if I do that, it will give me a sense that I'm on top of things and that I'm ordered in what I'm doing. There's a feeling of chaos. Out of controlness. Still doing that, I've just done that, I'm looking in the mirror. Turn that a little bit redder there, that'd be nice. These two little things here. The most important thing really, just sort out what's going on down here, because there's lots of work. That, you can see, sometimes you can't really see a picture until it's being framed. And then you suddenly see it and you think, oh, glad I kept up that one, that was looking really good. So that kind of might encourage me to continue thinking, well, at least I can get it, if I can at least get it be nice to put an orange over here too, wouldn't it, somewhere? It'd be there, instead of that yellow. I found some oils this morning that I haven't finished. I think I would like to finish these too. There's all kinds of stuff that I haven't finished actually looking around my studio. There's lots of stuff that I haven't finished that I could be working on. So rather than just start something new. Okay, well I'm going to turn it off now. So that's been the week. That's been my week. Sometimes you have successes, which I certainly had last week with the Marrakesh paintings. God, that was great. Got one up to London, and one's sitting in my living room for when I pop my clogs. The children can have that one, because pretty much all the stuff that I paint goes out to be sold. That's the whole idea. You have to make a living at it, otherwise you've got to get a job. And that's the last thing I want to do. I did try it for a while. I was a taxi driver. This was only 2 years ago. I thought, oh, you know what, I'm not selling enough paintings, I'm going to get a job. I went out to become a taxi driver here in Penzance, and I lasted 2 weeks. Kept getting lost. Dreadful job. I had to keep on getting in and out of the cab and letting people in, and you know I'm disabled with this DevX MS thing that I've got, so it was actually a struggle for me to do it actually. And in the end we went on holiday and they wanted me to work some extra days that I wasn't on my little contract, and they didn't like the fact that I put my family first and said no, and came back and I was fired. And I thought, praise the Lord. And then I started selling paintings and thought, well, you know what, I'm probably going to be okay. That was the time when the recession was really, really at its worst. It's still not brilliant now, but it's definitely at its worst. Then can you see what I'm doing there? I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Just really dotting the I's and crossing the T's. This painting, I would say this would take 3 or 4 days to finish. That's what I would say. If you really, really want to do a good job on it and to go over all of it and look at it and love it, which is what I want to do in my paintings, so that they actually become precious items, a really nice piece of artwork. Something you can be proud of. And when you can be proud that you did, giving something to the world, rather than just trying to sell. Sell. Yes, Vicar. No, Vicar. 3 bags full, Vicar. Don't talk to me about vicars. Don't get me started on vicars. Especially around here. Right. Sin. Every time, I remember I don't go to church now, but I used to quite enjoy it when Bob was there. I enjoyed Bob's sermons, and we got a new vicar. And every time I walked in there, he was banging on about sin. Why don't you sort of just tell us what you're talking about, Sin! Right. Right, okay. Let's not get me started. I'll turn you off. I'm going to continue. Just see my armpits there. There we go. There we go.